All right, guys. We are starting this live stream. I've done these before, and it always takes just a minute for the stream to start showing up on people's screens and on their phones and over to YouTube and over to Facebook. So I tend to just sit here for a few minutes while I wait for the stream to show up everywhere. But this is our practice run for next week's Ultimate Book Club of Book Clubs virtual launch party for The Gentleman and the Thief. So I decided to put this together not only so that you guys could practice getting together with your book clubs while we're doing a stream, but also so that I could practice making it work, because technology and I are not always good friends. So this is our practice run. This video this evening is going to be a quick one. It's going to be short. My phone is sending me notifications. So there's something I've learned in this practice run. Make sure my phone's on silent. So it's going to be a short video tonight, not a ton going on. I just want to give you guys a chance to try out a few different methods of getting together with your book club, to be able to chat while you're watching the video, to be able to interact with the video and with each other. Mary has hopped on. She says, practice is always good. Yes. I've learned to my sorrow that if I don't practice, things go wrong. So we're doing that tonight. Tonight I'm going to announce the winners of the swag pack giveaway that I posted yesterday. I have a game that we're going to get to play, one that will sorry, my brain's so distracted tonight. One that'll give you a chance to talk to each other while this is going on, so that you can practice with that. So if you're watching this stream on Facebook, there should be a link on the video allowing you to create a watch party. You can do that and do a watch party with your Facebook group, or your book club. If you're watching it on YouTube, there are a few different options there. You could also be hopping onto Zoom and doing that in a separate window. You could be talking over text. It really doesn't matter. Whatever works best for your group to be able to watch this as a group and get together virtually. And if we can make this work really well, this may be an option in the future, even when COVID is behind us. And I cannot wait for that to be the case. We can keep doing virtual events because they're a lot of fun, and it allows us to get together with people who are spread out all over the place. So here we go. We're gonna go for tonight's. I got through tonight's video is going to be about 15 minutes, probably, maybe 20 at the most. Next week's actual launch event is going to be more like an hour. We'll have a bunch of prizes and games and fun things to do. All right, I'm told the Ladies Literary Society has logged on. Hello, ladies. That's one of our book clubs that's joining us. I hope you guys have had fun, either getting together with your established book club or creating a new one. Book clubs are awesome. Anytime you can get together with people who enjoy books and enjoy reading, it's a lot of fun. And the nice thing is you can make your own rules. It can be as strict as you want or as casual as you want. And as I've said on previous posts, a book club of one is still a book club. So if that's what you've got, awesome. All right, so I'm going to let you know our first 3 swag pack winners. These were chosen at random from amongst all of our commenters on Facebook and Instagram. And I will update those posts with the names of these winners, so that if you don't hear it here or don't realize that it's you, you'll be able to see it there. So our first winner commented on Instagram is at Shar Abru Peterson. I'm hopeful that I said that correctly. Shar, I will post that to that original post. Our second swag pack winner is Krista White, who commented on Facebook. And our third swag pack winner is at Senasm, Senasm, who commented on Instagram. And again, I will put those right in those original posts so you can see them there. All right, Clan Adair has signed on as well. Howdy to that lovely book club. I know the Adairs and they are fantastic. So good to see you on here. All right. So now that you're here, actually, we are hovering at over 40 people watching tonight. So that's awesome. Giving people a chance to practice. I want to give you a chance to practice interacting virtually with each other while this is going on. So I have created a game for you guys to do. I'm going to hold up here in just a second a URL that I want you to go to so that you can play a game. And it's a personality quiz. I did one of these for the gents that I posted, I think it was last week, Well, I have one because of the book that we are putting out for the Dreadfuls. So our Dread Penny Society. This is the website you're going to go to, sarahmeden.com/the-dreadfuls-quiz. If you will head over there, you'll be able to pull up a personality quiz. This one's a short one. I put it together so that it'd be quick and easy to do, and you guys could enjoy trying it out, seeing which of the Dread Penny Society members you are most like, and sharing your results with your book club. I know it can be a little tough to juggle commenting in multiple places. So there is that. I'm going to type it out in a comment, and I will post that so that everyone can see it. So hop on over. That's just on my website. It's a quick one. I think it's only 6 questions. And I'm going to type this up while you're heading over there. So talk amongst your book club about what you got. You can also post it in the comments here. Okay, there you go. So we've got that up on the screen so that you can find it. I had someone ask about the gents quiz when I first posted it, which of the gents I got, which one I was the most like. And in the end, I couldn't take the quiz accurately because I knew which answer was associated with which of the gents. So it was too easy to cheat. So I don't have an answer on that one. And the same thing's true for the Dreadfuls quiz. Because I created it, I know how to get the answer that I want. So hop on over, see which of the Dreadfuls you're most like. Obviously, it's a very big organization. I just took the main ones that you're most likely to know and put them on there. So hop over and do that. And I know the comment section on here is going to get really quiet for a minute while everyone is doing that and talking with each other. And that is absolutely fine. We anticipated that happening. Next week, I will have another game that we can play, and you can talk to your book club about while you're doing it. You can comment on the video itself while you're doing it. I think it'll be fun. I'm trying to recreate the fun that we have at in-person events when we do these non-virtually. And one of the things we do is games. So hopefully all of you are enjoying doing that and chatting with each other. I'm going to toss out our second group of 3. I was like, okay, someone has taken it. Good, I'm glad it's working. Katrina says she got the king oh, that's probably on the gents, huh? Okay, so someone else has taken the one for the Dreadfuls. We have someone who got Elizabeth Black, someone else who got Fletcher Walker. So fantastic. I'm going to let you know who won our other set of 3 swag packs. And again, I will update the original posts with these winners. So don't feel like you have to get them all right now or hear them. The winner of the 4th swag pack is at the Reading Pantry on Instagram. The 5th swag pack was won by Rebecca Sears, who commented on Facebook. And the 6th was won by Sydney Miller Cox, who also commented on Facebook. And those were all chosen at random. Okay, it's fun to see everyone popping on saying what they got. We've got a couple of Elizabeths, we got a Hollis Darby, we got a couple of Fletchers. So awesome. Oh, someone got Brogan Donnelly. He's pretty fun. I actually just finished writing his story. So that one is turned in and ready to go. That one comes out next year. Brogan Donnelly's story. It's called The Merchant and the Rogue, and it's pretty great. So, all right, we've got, oh, and someone got Stone. Fantastic. He's a really interesting character. I can't wait for you guys to get to know him a little bit better. He keeps so much to himself that it's easy to not really know who he is, but you're going to get more and more clues as the series goes on. So, woohoo. All right, we're getting lots and lots of people's results in there. Hopefully this has given you a chance to practice chatting with your book club while participating in the stream, because we're going to do that next week. I want it to feel like you're hanging out with friends. And I think the best way to do that is give you a chance to interact in your little group as well as in our bigger group. So I'm looking at my list of things I wanted to cover tonight. After this stream is over, I'm going to post to Facebook and Instagram with information about Dread Penny Society merch, which will be going live later tonight. And I'm so excited, guys. It turned out really, really fantastic. So that's going up. As you know, we have merch from Forget Me Not that's available, some for the Jonquil brothers, some for Duke of Kildare. We will hopefully very, very soon have merch go live for the Hope Springs series. So all of that should be there and available if you're looking for some fun bookish Christmas presents, that sort of thing. So, all right. Oh man, we got a lot of Elizabeths. That's fantastic. And some Docs. Oh, I can't wait for you to get to know Doc Milligan better. He's a really interesting character too. Look how I get all excited about my own characters. All right, so that merch post is going to go live after this stream is over. Also, next week, I'm going to post what I'm calling a book club roll call, and I'm going to ask you guys to post a picture of what you've been doing in your book club, or just let me know something that you have been doing or something you're planning on, so I can get to know your book clubs and what you're doing. And I will have a prize to give away to one of the book clubs that posts there. And as I said, a book club of one is still a book club. So don't think that you're out of the loop if you're doing this on your own. All right, so that's kind of the businessy stuff. Oh, I love seeing all of these comments on people who've been taking the quiz. That's fantastic. What I'm going to do real quick here, because this will be part of our original stream as well, I'm going to answer a couple of questions that you guys post into the comments. So if you have one in your book club or one of your own, go ahead and post them into the comments, and I will grab a couple as they fly past and answer them. And that'll help us get a feel for how that's going to work. Alicia says you should get excited about your own characters. They're awesome. So sometimes I feel a little bit, I don't know, weird about the fact that they feel so real to me when I know I created them right in there. Oh, man. All right. So go ahead and post any questions that you have. There'll be a couple of parts in next week's Ultimate Book Club of Book Clubs where I'll just be answering questions that you guys have. Questions about this book, about this series, or about other books, series, and characters, whatever you have on your mind. A lot of my in-person book launches include question and answer sessions, so we're going to include that in there. Another, just as a bit of business, next week's Ultimate Book Club of Book Club's virtual launch party will be on Thursday of next week at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We will have gone off daylight savings by then, so Mountain Standard Time. So make adjustments as need be to join us for that. I have so many prizes. I had put together quite a few, and then Shadow Mountain, who publishes the Dread Penny Society series, very, very generously donated so many more. Guys, seriously, at least half of this broadcast is just going to be giving away prizes, which I'm excited about. Okay, Leslie has posted a question. She said, do you have favorite characters to write about? Are there any that are harder to write for? I think probably my favorite characters to write are Adam, the Duke of Kildare, and Philip Jonquil, because they're so different. They're over the top in their own way. Adam gets to say whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and he gets away with it. And Philip gets to be totally ridiculous, and he gets away with it. And that makes them really, really fun. They're, yeah, super fun to write about. I think my hardest characters to write about are the ones who are very guarded, who don't let their personalities show, who either because they're shy or they're traumatized or they're struggling in some way, because I want the reader to love them and know them, but it's hard to do when they don't let anyone know who they really are. So those are the biggest challenges, but I think in many ways are the most satisfying to write also. So excellent question. Ruth is asking, where do we email the pictures of our book club? I'm going to post next week a roll call for book clubs, and you can either post the picture in the comments or you can send it to me as a message if you feel more comfortable with that. I just want to be able to highlight the book clubs that are joining us and what they're doing and how they're finding ways to create fun virtual book clubs, because it's important, especially in these times where we're also distanced, to feel connections to each other. So that will go up on my Instagram and my Facebook early next week. Okay, Kim is asking, how many more books in the Hope Springs series do you think you may have? I'm planning on at least 2 more. Whether or not we're able to do more than that will depend a lot on my writing schedule and how well the books sell. Like, you hate to have to bring the monetary aspect into it, but as a writer, you have to take that into consideration because it's your income. So hopefully more than those 2, but I at least have 2 more that need to be written in order to really bring the arc of the original story, into full circle. So, all right, and I'm going to read one more question before we sign off here, from Marin. She says, how many books are planned for the Dread Penny Society? Ooh. So the second one comes out next week. Next week, oh my gosh. I just had a moment where I went, oh wow, that is next week. Next week, we've already announced book 3, The Merchant and the Rogue, which will come out in 2021. And that is not where the series is going to end. I haven't announced any others, but I will tell you it will keep going. Okay, and I'm actually going to answer one more, even though I said I wasn't going to. I can't help it, guys. I love talking about books. Stacy has asked, would you consider writing short stories, giving updates on how each family is doing? I have thought about doing more short stories in my various series because there are a lot of stories from my characters' histories, from their future, from their lives that I would love to tell, but they aren't full-length stories. So I have considered basically anthologies of my own short stories, giving you more insight into characters' backgrounds or giving you updates on where they are. So it's on my long list of things that I need to do once I find the time for it. Okay, so guys, fantastic. Let me know before I close this off if this was helpful, if you had a chance to connect with your book club, if you feel like this was a beneficial thing. I don't ever want to take up your time on something that doesn't bring you any joy or enjoyment. I know everyone's time is very, very limited. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people saying, yes, please do write anthologies of short stories. I'll let you in on a little secret. One that I have been pondering in the back of my mind for a couple of years is an anthology collection of short stories about the Jonquil brothers as boys, like growing up, and all of the chaos that they caused. Because I know a lot of those stories, and they're hilarious. They're obviously not romances because they were little boys, but they're pretty funny. Okay, anyway. Oh, and Marin just said, I would love a book of short stories involving the Jonquil boys growing up. So see, we're on the same page. Okay, good. I'm seeing a few people saying that this was helpful. So I'm really, really glad to hear that it was. Like I said, I know your time is valuable and I don't ever want to waste it. So I'm glad this was helpful. We'll do it again in the future if we're going to try a different format because it will give you a chance to make sure you know how you want to approach it. So fantastic. All right. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. We've hit about the 18-minute mark, which I didn't want to go too much more than 15 or 20 minutes. Next Thursday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we're going to do our ultimate book club of book clubs virtual launch party for The Gentleman and the Thief. I have a ton of prizes for individuals, prizes for book clubs, prizes just for showing up. We're going to answer questions. We're going to play games. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you haven't marked your calendars yet, go ahead and we will see you next week. All right. Thanks, everybody.